Greetings, Earth-dwellers.
I am an intergalactic octo-cyborg fairy god from the cosmic redshift galaxy.
Roughly 1 Earth year ago,
I just landed on this planet in my Tonka spaceship.
I embarked on a mission after our satellites detected significant weakening in this system's core shine.
the authenticity signals have been tampered with.
And I found that you have suffered a loss of contact with your innate value.
A condition brought on by the planetary structure you call capitalism.
In response,
I've assembled an audiovisual sequence designed to reactivate your inner frequencies.
A recalibration of memory, imagination, and self-worth.
a return signal.
A cure.
This is the voyage to Apollo Law.
Okay. Y'all got me. I'm about to kidnap everybody and take them to a different galaxy.
Who said that? It must have been the other me, you know, the one at the beginning of this video. This is a different me, and let me introduce myself because I'm the one who's going to be laying down the business, you know what I'm saying? So my name is Nerima, and I'm the creator, director, performer, writer. Mimi ndio nimebuni. I am the one who came up with this concept. I'm excited to tell you a lot more about what we have in store for you. So what is Apollo, you ask, as you step into my intergalactic space-time traveling thingamajig? Apollo is my 3-song visual EP that I've been working on from 2023. It has 3 songs, as I said. Apollo, the title track, Space Grind, the middle child, and Minting Money. And I wrote these songs between 2023 and 2024, and it was a period in my life where I was kind of like downhill off the rails, and I was dealing with a lot of loss and betrayal in my life. And I think going back to making music was one of the most accessible ways to tap into making art again. And from that period really came the affirmation that I'm just the artist who's just the artist. The origin of Apollo is me losing everything, and in that losing everything and not wanting to deal with it, and then having to deal with it, finding myself again. And it's just that experience of what it looks like to wrestle through that within this overarching global systems, you know, because I think for me, through and through, I'm an artist who wants to tease out the living conditions that we have and see how we can imagine new futures for ourselves. So I finished making the music, and I'm like, okay, it's time to drop. I need visuals, because knowing myself, clearly from the first part of this video, every work that I do is a world building, and I like to bring people into the world, and it's a very immersive experience, audio, visual. I'm a performer, like that's just what I do. So come up with these ideas. I'm on my friend's swing. Shout out to you, Apondi. And initially it was just a visualizer that kind of grew into this experimental short film, into this, at some point we're calling it a hybrid music video. It's a work of speculative African futures. But before we get to all of that, I wanted to cordially invite you to the spaceship, to the journey of making Apollo. There's going to be a lot of BTS videos, how I make things. You learn with me, you might cry with me, design breakdowns, decisions that I'm making about the projects, the technology that we're going to be using. I have very exciting collaborators that I want to talk about. And yeah, it's about sharing the process, the mistakes, and there were so many. All to the day that we'll sit in front of a big screen and be like, wow, this is what it is. This is art that I believe in, and art that represents who I am. I want to also give a big thank you, because ever since the beginning of the year when I shared my crowdfunding for this project, there's been a lot of support, words of encouragement, resources, manyans. I am so thankful for all of that, and I just want to give back to that energy in this mini BTS campaign called
bitch to upon the law.
So for the next couple of weeks, I'll be releasing videos on my YouTube and snippets on my social media about just the process of making this project. That is why I'm calling everybody. I'm actually so goofy and I'm actually so concerned that my personality is going to be jumping all over the place. Nevertheless, subscribe, comment, and let's get this journey started. See ya next time.